Hi, everyone. Welcome inside Studio 3. I'm Brian Kenny. Sad news to report today. Longtime Braves pitcher Phil Niekro has passed away. With his knuckleball dancing over parts of 24 seasons, Niekro racked up 318 wins, retiring at the age of 48. Inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1997, only 3 pitchers in baseball history threw more innings than Phil Niekro. Matt Vasgersian now looks back at the career of Phil Niekro and his truly unique baseball life.
I'll tell you, I've been asked that question lots of times. Why does a knuckleball do what it does and what makes it do it? And I have no idea.
It is a type of pitch that comes out of the fingers without any spin to it.
The good knuckleball is the ball that just kind of comes in like this all the way to the batter and just does a few things on the way in.
I really started throwing a knuckleball when I was in grade school.
It's thrown off the fingertips.
My father was a sandlot pitcher that threw a knuckleball. He threw me a knuckleball, and I missed it, or he laughed at it or something, and I said, "What was that?" And he showed me and said, "Son, that's a knuckleball. Here's how you hold it."
I place it back in here very comfortably. I wrap these 2 fingers, my thumb around the ball, and these 2 fingers actually just come up and dig when I throw it.
The pitcher doesn't know where it's going, nor does the catcher know where it's going.
Bruce Benedict is having a lot of trouble with Niekro's knuckleball right now.
So if you can't catch it, you must realize it must be tough to hit.
It's unhittable. You swing and you could miss that ball by 5 or 6 inches, and I've seen guys do that.
He threw me a corkscrew knuckleball one day that went like this, that I still wake up in the middle of the night seeing. I went 0 for the next 2 years against him.
There was times when
I needed a tennis racket to hit him.
a batter would swing and look at me and laugh. I'd turn my back and just kind of put my glove over my face.
He was phenomenal.
For a career defined by deception, it's most fitting that Phil Niekro was born on April Fool's Day, 1939. He enjoyed early success at Ohio's Bridgeport High School.
Made the varsity team as a freshman throwing knuckleballs. That was it. I lost 1 game in high school. Bill Mazeroski, the home run off of me in high school.
Beginning his major league career as an average reliever with the Braves in 1964, Niekro's improvement coincided with some sage advice from his witty 1967 battery mate.
The guy that really turned my career around as far as a catcher was Bob Uecker. Uecker said, if you throw more knuckleballs than you have been, you're going to win the big leagues. Because I was getting taken out of games with runners on third base and stealing and pass balls, so don't worry about that. I'll catch it. If I don't, that's my problem. That year that he caught me, I led the league in earned run average. He led the league in pass balls at the same time.
1967 began a run of 14 consecutive years in which Niekro would have double-digit victories, including 3 20 or more win seasons.
The best pitcher I ever hit off was Tom Seaver. The toughest pitcher for me ever in 19 years to hit off was Phil Niekro.
Niekro was the best pitcher I ever saw. It might be coming up 70 miles an hour, but it's dancing around there, and it's probably the toughest pitch to hit.
Consistently tough to hit, a fact brought home by Niekro's career strikeout total of 3,342, 7th best all-time upon his retirement.
No surprise for a knuckleball pitcher that strikeout number 3,000 was a passed ball.
Phil was an accomplished fielder, earning 5 Gold Gloves while pitching for 4 organizations over 24 seasons.
Knuckleball, great play by Niekro. That's how you get to be 48 and still pitch in the big leagues.
Knucksy holds the all-time record for most wins as a 40-year-old with 121, while his 245 career complete games also speak to his amazing durability.
My objective when I got the ball was to pitch 9 innings. And I always told the managers, don't ever come out and ask me if I'm tired, because I'll lie my you-know-what off to you.
He and younger brother Joe, who also threw the knuckleball, own the record for most wins by a pair of brothers, 539. Late in 1985, they were lucky enough to share an unforgettable family moment.
I'm going to pitch tomorrow. I'm going to show people I can pitch without a knuckleball. I said, you're kidding me.
All right, there's Phil Niekro, gunning for number 300.
Jeff Torborg told me he was a bullpen catcher with the Yankees. He says, you've got good enough stuff to win a game in the big leagues without the knuckleball. Of course, I never took him serious because I won 299 with the knuckleball.
And Leach takes a strike.
And he was throwing these ethos pitches and this, and he had them on. And they're all waiting for the knuckleball to come, and they never did.
Bouncer back to Niekro.
And that's one.
I continued to do that until Jeff Burroughs came up. I was pitching a shutout, and all of a sudden it hit me. My father taught that knuckleball to me in the backyard in Ohio. I can't think of a better way to win my 300th game than by striking Burroughs out if I can with a knuckleball.
That did it! Holy cow, what a way to end it! A strikeout gets his 300th career win, and I tell you, this is really an exciting moment. The brothers hugging, and that is really an emotional moment.
12 years later, an equally emotional Phil Niekro was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame with 80% of the vote.
I have never met a player or an owner who can honestly stand up and say, I own this game, it belongs to me. This is America. America's baseball. This game is owned, and it belongs to you, the fan. Cherish it and take care of it. Thank you.
I had a lot of great days of sunshine in the big leagues. Won 318 games. I pitched a no-hitter. I was in 5 All-Star games. I mean, life doesn't get too much better than that.